this, and what inspired it?
Because I am very anti-Trump. I'm for democracy in America. I don't want kings. I don't want dictatorship. So I'm here to support America and the people that need the help that we're not getting sometimes.
Okay, and how is Trump exhibiting king-like behavior?
He's doing king-like behavior by having military parade would be a good idea. National Guard going out, not following the Constitution. Several things.
Okay, all right. It's his birthday today.
I know.
Do you have a happy birthday message to him?
I hope I see your obituary in the paper tomorrow.
Okay.
That'd be a message, yeah.
Okay, so you hope that this is his last birthday?
Well, I don't want him dead. I just want him not in office anymore.
Okay. Well, obituary would mean dead.
I know. I was being sarcastic. I would like him out of office.
Out of office.
Yeah.
Would you like J.D. Vance to be the president
No,
then?
I would not.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who would you like to be the president?
Kamala Harris right now, but she didn't win. But
Can I point out something that we say no kings and no authoritarianism, but Kamala Harris, no one voted for her.
Yes, they did. Half the country voted for her, so let's not go there.
No one was voted for her to be the nominee.
Yes, they did.
Isn't that what, authoritarian?
You're going down the wrong road right now with me. I wouldn't go any further.
What does that mean?
I'm not going to talk to you anymore. That's what it means.
I just think it's ironic that no one voted for her to be the nominee. They just selected her like a king gets selected, right?
Keep it to yourself, okay? Bye. Have a good day. See ya. Take care.
What's your other sign say?
You don't need to see it.
Okay.
None of your business.
All right. Thank you so much.
So it's interesting about these no marches, isn't it? It's really interesting. You know, I've heard from both sides, and I have the right to come on here and say what I want to say. What I find interesting here is that the people in the No Kings, if they're for No Kings, have they ever read the Bible and sought out to hear about kings like King David? I mean, all these kings in the Bible and what they've done, there's good kings, bad kings. I just don't understand.
Tell us about why.
I don't understand. Let me turn this off. I just don't understand people that just really only see one side. It's like, is there something wrong with people not seeing that? I mean, who didn't watch Iran? Who didn't watch Venezuela? I mean, people were just like, and they're still praising President Donald Trump. Is there something wrong with these people, with these No Kings rallies and all this stuff? Did you guys miss something? I'm just wondering if you missed something. If you missed something, you might want to tune in and see what other countries are actually saying about President Trump. Might be a good indication that you could be not getting the full information. I mean, I know people are like, don't watch Fox, and don't do this and don't do that. But what if there's some channels that you could have been being informed? Because, it's beautiful. I see a lot of Palestinian flags and how terrible America is and how you don't like America. But like I tell people, you like to eat ice cream. Your ice cream's really good, isn't it? Did you ever wonder when you eat your ice cream, you're in peace? Do you know that there are patriots and soldiers that respect the military on the land, the sea, all over in the air, watching our country so you can eat your ice cream? Do you ever just kind of scratch your head and go, wow, this is cool. We're eating our ice cream in peace. I've met a lot of religious people in my life. I wrote a story about it. They don't respect our flag. They don't honor things, but they do like to eat ice cream in peace. They don't want to be bothered. They want to eat their ice cream. But at the same time, they can't think about the soldiers that are out in the oceans and flying in the air. These people, men and women, are fearless. They're fighting for our country. Do you have any respect for these people? Or do you just want to get out there and paint your face orange and say, what you want to say? Like I said to a lot of people, there's no balance. If you can't find the good in people, something's wrong with you. If you can't hear the voice of other people from other countries saying, wow, President Trump's awesome. Yeah, wars are terrible. Nobody wants to get killed. Of course, children are, under buildings and starving. Matter of fact, I might as well just say it on here. My nephew lives in Jerusalem. And I've said things before. And my family bloodline is, from the tribe Judah. And there are tribes if you follow the Bible. So a lot of you people out there that are saying no kings, no this, no that, and you've got all this down and you're saying what you want to say. Could you ever imagine that the Bible's got something to say about things? Prophecies, different prophets, Isaiah and things. It's interesting. I say check it out all. But what you are missing, and you have deaf ears to not hear the people screaming and crying, Muslim women being boiled, burned, whipped, beat all the time. And you're holding their flags up? Trust me, if you can't hear me, I'm going to tell you again. The way that Muslim women are treated, the Sharia law, and you're carrying their flags in my country, America, and you're supporting that, something's wrong. Something's wrong with not only your mind, but the corazon, your heart. Think about it. Think about the women that are tortured if they're not covered and beat. And this is the country you're standing up for? Are you taking for granted America? America, the land and the free? Hey, give me all the history you want. Give me it all. I'll take it all. But I'm not on stolen land, okay? I'm not going to let you guilt me. My family fought for this country. My family came over here from other countries. And I'm not saying that people from other countries are not skilled, that don't work hard, that haven't taken part in making America beautiful and wonderful again. But as Americans, we come in every color, every faith, every different kinds of people. But what we don't want is people to hate where you are. If you're hating where you are and you can't hear the other people from other countries saying, thank you, President Donald Trump, thank you, and you can't see one thing good our president's doing, you might have some issues. I always wondered, is that Trump syndrome really right? It could be, because you're blinded, like, those horses that just can go that way and they can't turn or look. Just kind of look. Yeah, he's got kind of a crazy personality. Yeah, he's sarcastic. Yeah, sometimes he acts like that. A lot of times he does. But a lot of people like it. And guess what? The people voted and he won. He did. He's done wonderful things. And I love President Trump. Thank you, President Trump, for the things that you're accomplishing, especially women trying to do sports and men competing with them. That's a biggie for Miss Pamela. That's a biggie. Don't try to steal no more medals. And don't try to tell our children that they were born the wrong sex, okay? So get rid of all the material, all your hormones, and all the rest of the junk that you're doing. And I like President Trump like that. And so to all the little girls and the women that have been competing all their life in sports. And then to have a man jump up and say, I'm going to take your gold medal, please. And stay out of our bathrooms, okay? We got something to say. There's a lot of people that don't like it, don't want it. And guess what? We feel like we've got a voice, and so does a child that's been murdered. Millions and millions and millions of abortions. Millions of abortions. Okay? Those are voices that no one can hear, okay? My body, my choice, go ahead. Because guess what, anyhow? You can't kill a spirit, but you can kill a flesh. So a lot of people have different ideas about different things. I'm not saying that we have to live a perfect life, but what I am saying is find the balance, will you? It's Miss Cool coming on here talking about my president, President Donald Trump. I love him. I think he's wonderful. And I think he's stepped up, and I think he's doing a lot. And by the way, he wasn't a politician. And so everybody doesn't want to talk about how he's not even paid, So he's pretty wonderful to millions and millions of people. So thank you, President Trump, and happy birthday to you.